back, and a mysterious truck repair ferry didn't stop in here and fix this truck. It's basically exactly the same way it was when I left it. I lined everything with grease, with assembly grease. I coated everything with assembly grease when I was leaving, so that nothing would rust, and it looks great. It really does. I mean, everything is just lined. It's really nice. It's all the journal, everything on the crank and everything is all good. So basically, the first process that I'm going to be doing is cleaning it. I have to clean everything up. And I got the pistons all sitting over there and stuff, and I start assembling everything and dropping the pistons in this thing. It's the first step that's going to be happening today. Things have been going on in his shop today. I showed up yesterday. He has another mechanic that he has brought in here, and he's been working in here on a few things and stuff, and that's cool. I mean, you know, hey, he needs assistance, so he brings somebody in. But the guy has been working half in and half out the shop, because this truck here, and he's like, I was told I can't touch the black truck because that's yours. And I'm like, whatever, you could have did it, I don't really care. But he has a snowblower he brought over here, I guess. I guess the snowblower was, he thought the lines were rotten or something. It's like a brand new snowblower. It's never been even used. Never been started up. I was like, I could use that up in the UP. But he thought the fuel lines need to be replaced. I took a look at it. It wasn't a fuel lines. Somebody had put fuel in and started it up. Never used it. And I pulled the bolt off the bottom of the bowl of the carburetor, and it was just full of rust. So I tore the carburetor apart and I cleaned it the best I could and got it running and stuff. And I did get it running. And I added a bunch of seafoam into the fuel. I can get it to run, but now it's sucking like an oil fuel mixture out of the carburetor. It's weird. I don't know. I gotta look at it some more, figure that out. But things have been going on here. He's got himself a whiteboard now. I've been telling him to do this for a long time. But he got himself a whiteboard, he can do it. I don't know why he went away from doing the shop stuff on sending on the phone and stuff, but he did. He also got himself a key thing. That's great, because he used to have just a huge key ring with all the keys on it. It was a pain in the butt. But that's pretty much the only difference that's been here, and I need to get this truck done. This is my goal. I'm not feeling so hot. A little tired and just sore and stuff. It's gonna be a little bit, I guess, for this stuff. That's what everybody tells me. It just takes a while to get it over. It's just, you get tired and stuff, and I sure am tired. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do here today is just clean all this. All this has to be cleaned up now. I lined it off with grease and everything, and you can see here. See, just scrub it off, and you can see it. It goes right down to nice clean metal. So I just gotta get all kinds of rags and just start cleaning up and clean everything off. And I had him order a special tool. I was making, when I was leaving, I was starting to set these things, and I had talked to a guy at the Freightliner, and because it's got these little rings here that are put on the top of these liners, and I can't get that one all right now, it's too greasy. But it's got these little rings that sit in there, and you can't set the pistons. And I talked to a guy at Freightliner, and he told me, yeah, there's a special tool, but I can tell you what I did. I just took a little bit out of the inside of one of these to fit the new piston and the rings in there, and I used that. I tried doing that, and I did do it, and I got one to set in there and stuff, but it was a pain in the butt. It really was. And so I just said, okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's just get the right tool. So we did. We ordered the right tool, and we got it. It's right here. Ordered this up, and basically what this does is you leave the ring out, and then you just set this in, and that sits in its place, and then you can set the piston down inside here. and this will let you push the piston down inside there, and once you get the piston in, then this pulls out, and then you put the actual ring that's supposed to go in there. I can't remember what it's for. It's something that Freightliner tried out or did or something, and I can't remember what their little ring is for now, but it's something they did. But we got this, and I actually have the piston ring retainer, the deal. He borrowed one from a guy out here, and I said it was a piece of junk. It was terrible. And when I was home, I have a really nice one at the house, so I grabbed mine at home and I brought mine with me, and so I'll be able to drop these pistons in no problem. Just put them right in. So that's what we're going to get started on. There we go. Number 6 piston dropped in. I just got to put the bearings on the bottom, and then go through and torque them all down. Pretty easy. Alright guys, we got all our pistons dropped. So now it's time to torque them. So this is a DD15. So it is 85 foot-pounds. And you want to do it alternately, back and forth. Okay. All right. There we go. And I need a paper towel. And basically, we have to do a 180 degree on top of that, which is a half a turn. So, all we need to do put marks on that side and basically crank on them until those marks are facing forward. It's 180 degree. So, let's do it. Now this is really no easy job. It's a pretty good torque. Same thing. You want to go alternately, back and forth. That was about almost about 90. Let me bump the camera here. Oh, lost my socket. I don't really know why. They just don't give you the actual torque rate, you know, which should be torqued at. I got so many electrical wires that are really hanging on me. It's so hard to get this. Yeah, I always do this plus or minus thing. So why don't you just give the actual torque reading? They never do. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep, there's my mark. There we go. There we are. So I just got to move forward and do the rest of them. That was number 6, so number 1 is actually down here at the bottom. So I can now do number 1 since I'm right here. It's kind of just a tedious thing. Once I am done with this, then I'll be replacing the main bearings. These, yeah, I did the caps, but the main bearings are right here. They're here, here, here. And it's pretty simple. You just loosen these 2 bolts, and then the bearings are behind there. You just drop one. You can pop the bearing out of the cap here, and then the other one will be up inside. You take a screwdriver, just push the bearing around. It'll rotate around the crank. You take the new bearing, just rotate it around, put the new bearing on the cap, put some goo on there, some assembly goo, and put it together. It's pretty simple stuff. It's just tedious. Go. Put my light over here. I can see what I'm doing. And it's just moving along. So really nothing to keep showing you guys, but just got to keep torquing. I'll catch you later.